Elsewhere in the world, way down under, Australians are in the final days of a postal survey to redefine marriage in their country. The survey has drawn controversy across the country, but it has also stirred the church to rise and fight for the preservation of marriage. Lucille Talusan is in Australia and brings us this story.
Why can't I marry my goat?
Down a slippery slope is how this political party group describes Australia if voters approve same-sex marriage.
We're just repeating the slogans of the gay movement, that all love is equal, love is love. So if love's love, I want to marry my child.
The right should extend to gay marriage, so why shouldn't it extend to polygamous relationships? Why shouldn't it extend to bestiality? Where does it end?
Everybody should be free in 2017 to make their own choices and decide if they want to get married or if they don't want to get married, no matter what their sexuality is.
I think it's good that we redefine it. You know, different values are coming through, different minorities are starting to have a voice, and it's important that we recognise them as legitimate people with feelings, with rights.
In the past weeks, Australians were sent postal ballots where they can vote yes or no to the question, should the law be changed to allow same-sex couples to marry? If Australians approve the survey, the law will only be changed if Parliament acts on the advisory vote. Political analyst Bill Muhlenberg says over the past 13 years, Parliament has tried to change the law 22 times. Each vote has failed.
A lot of people don't know just how serious this is. The so-called Safe Schools program, which is really a pro-homosexual program for our young children, all of this, it's a package deal. You get homosexual marriage and you'll get all these other bits thrown in.
City Councillor Rosalie Crestani says she was persecuted for raising concerns about promoting homosexuality in the community.
There seemed to be a favouring of the LGBTI agenda, so I was very concerned about that, but my colleagues didn't agree with me. If they did, they didn't support me publicly. In fact, they made it very clear that I should be taken off everything. And it is hard. You won't be free of persecution, you won't be free of criticism and mockery, but you will make a difference, absolutely.
These people are marching for marriage, and they are going around the city to express their sentiment that marriage should not be redefined. Their purpose is for the people to hear their voice, for them to rethink and vote no to same-sex marriage.
Everything changes when you change the definition of marriage. It's a whole complete change in your culture. It's a change to your children and how they all grow up. The words mother and father taken out of the vocabulary because it's seen as, discriminatory and bigoted.
Pastor Daniel Nalia calls the postal survey on same-sex marriage a blessing in disguise.
I've never seen the church in Australia being so active on any issue as in this one. Australia has proven that there are thousands of people who are standing up right now and saying, this is not right. We want marriage to be kept in between a man and a woman. When same-sex marriage bill came up, the Safe School program, which was hidden and undercover running through the classes, got all exposed. On our watch, we will not let the next generation slip away. We will stand and fight till the end.
While the yes vote is in the lead, Pastor Nalia and other Christians are encouraging remaining voters to reject same-sex marriage. And regardless of what happens, churches like Catch the Fire are committed to pray for God's plan to prevail in Australia. Lucille Talusan, CBN News, Sydney.